Recording is here!
Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We're gonna watch RWBY.
Volume 7, episode... Or chapter 9. Why does it say E? I thought there were chapters.
Chapter 9. As above, so below.
Alright, now that I actually got a small sneak peek of this the other day. Nothing huge.
What do you mean sneak peek? Like you saw like the first 10 seconds or something?
No, like, there was like a 20-second clip I saw on Facebook.
Alright.
But here's what the only thing I'm gonna tell you, they are still at that dinner.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like, we recovered this footage from Jacques' house last night. Alright.
Now I do imagine that since they are still at the dinner, maybe there's an opportunity. Weiss comes in and is like, General Ironwood, can we talk for a moment? Be like, I'm in the middle of something. Be like, trust me, this will be very much worth your time.
No, can you imagine she walks in, just like flings the scroll onto like frisbee throws the scroll onto the table,
or
then the hologram opens up and it's Jacques with Watts.
Imagine she storms in there, and be like, Dad, who the hell is this?
And then she dabs.
God damn it, the fucking dab. We're reflecting on our RWBY reactions recently, and we went back to our reaction to Volume 5, Chapter 2. When there was a point during Weiss's battle with the Queen Lancer that she dabbed. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and then in the thumbnail we both just dabbed.
That is the greatest thumbnail of all time. Sorry, you can't see our faces.
Probably a good thing.
Why? A good thing.
Yeah, we're ugly.
You're ugly. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Takes time to grow out a nice beard like this, Scruffy.
Oh yeah, I'm super jealous of the beard.
And rightfully so. Anyways, back to what's going on here. So, we met Weiss's mom for the first time. Thanks to her, we have footage of Watts.
That we did.
And obviously, Weiss doesn't know who Watts is or who this man is. Mm-hmm. She doesn't. I don't think she even knows about Watts at all. Mm-hmm. All she has now is just his picture in the video.
Well, maybe they say I don't know if she has audio from the video, but she, oh my God, Arthur, because he says Arthur, and that's, I mean, I don't know. And then don't you think?
But if he's
Ironwood would recognize him.
If he's presumed dead, but then they find this video, and it's like, this video showed up just a few days ago.
Yeah, actually, that's like
wait a minute, wait a
minute.
That's like, wait a minute, this is Watts. Why is he? This was only a few days ago.
I just sneezed.
What?
It's gonna, yeah, and then
this is like when they're gonna have they gotta have like a huge lead. Then they're gonna be like, oh my God, wait, Watts? He's the only one. Son of a bitch, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, like he's the only one capable of doing all this shit that's been happening in these last couple of days. And then he made it snow. He turned off the heaters in Mantle. And it's like he turned off the heat.
Why would turn off the heaters though? That doesn't.
He turned off.
Still trying to figure that out.
Okay, probably like to make Mantle sad.
Maybe it's just symbolic.
Yeah, like I love the idea of it's raining. He turns off the heaters. It starts snowing. I'm like, man, those are some good ass heaters.
Lots of fire dust, I bet, goes into those.
All
right.
And then
now,
what else? Whitley got his hair dyed.
Dude, you know who Whitley reminds me of?
Who?
Did you ever see Kids Next Door?
Yes.
He kind of the way his behavior is. He reminds me of
one of the delightful children.
The delightful children, exactly.
Yeah, jeez.
He just acts that much smug and pretentious.
Ah, the pretentiousness. I really would love it if his hair was just purple for the rest of the volume. All right, let's do it.
All right.
You have anything to say?
Yes. If you want to watch the full unedited reaction to this episode, all you got to do is go down to the link in our description, which will take you to our Patreon, where all you have to do is donate just $1 a month, and you'll get access to watch this full unedited reaction in its entirety. What else, Josh?
You also get reactions to Avatar: The Last Airbender, any future episodes of RWBY, any past episodes of RWBY, basically everything that we will do and have done,
including our upcoming reactions of My Hero Academia.
You don't remember?
My Hero Academia and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. which we will start posting once we hit our goal of $50 a month.
And after we finish Avatar.
And after we finish Avatar.
All right, let's do it. I love it. It's just they don't even show Watts; they just show his mustache.
You know, what exactly is Salem's goal again? She wants to get all the.
She just wants to die.
But are we sure of that, though?
I think so. I mean, why else would she be gathering the relics?
But it doesn't make sense to me why that's her purpose. I mean, actually, maybe it does make sense to me.
When is this gonna happen? Fight.
It better happen in the next episode after this one.
I forget, how many episodes is this volume even gonna have?
They confirmed there were gonna be 13.
Okay. The Staff of Creation.
Same as volume 6.
They do aren't always the same, General.
Oh, jeez. Of course, the Jacques household has
For how long?
Faunus as the hired help.
Check it again.
I'm not hiding.
This is the clip I saw, right?
Let's put
This.
it to the test then.
Uh-oh. Oh.
You're all aware of my semblance.
Does she make you tell the truth? Or, like, how do you just have to go off of her word
Now.
that that they're telling the truth?
Wait! You've got the wrong man on trial. I know who's been framing Ironwood, who rigged the election. And my father does too.
Is that Arthur Watts?
That's impossible. Dr. Watts died in the Paladin incident years ago. What is this?
Oh, that was quick.
He's sweating.
He is.
What if I said you could have your cake and eat it too?
That isn't real. Jacques.
Trying to pull the same shit with the.
And he's making it gonna run for it.
Oh,
Ooh.
snap.
Wise.
Jacques Schnee, you're under arrest.
Hey, she can do that.
Can I do that?
Oh. Can I do that? That's pretty funny.
They'll do anything to control us.
Whoa.
Please advise.
Oh shit, there's gonna be some Grim. Oh boy. They're all getting messages.
Wait, what? What do you mean the heat has gone off?
No. The secret is safe. For now.
Well, that's
But
good.
If he learns about Amity, she learns about Amity,
Can you block his access?
he's going to be mobile. We need his access point. We need to
Team
get
Ruby
him out of
versus
the
Watts.
Okay, so
Oh,
let me
jeez.
get this straight. Yep. Still here, everyone. And why are you working so hard to hide the Amity Communications Tower from them?
You know?
Yeah.
What?
Remember Yang and Blake told him?
But he didn't know that they were told. They told him.
Yeah, they didn't
Who
know.
told her?
It was off the books.
For your own safety, please disperse.
Maybe have the drones disarmed. That's bad luck. Oh shit! Oh, fuck up those robots. Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Atlas Manta Team Delta.
That's bad.
First run.
Fuck them up! Oh! Just watch a bunch of elephants explode. Ah, shit. That's bad. I forget what created this giant hole in the wall. What was that?
I used to think you were hiding something to protect yourself.
We need ground support now.
What we need is to start evacuating Mantle. If it's completely overrun, it's not going to be safe anywhere.
Go, send the-
Use the fleet
If
to
I
get...
move the fleet, then Atlas is vulnerable.
Send the protector of Atlas.
I tried to keep the kingdom safe. And now we're losing everything. It's all falling apart.
The panic you were worried about, it's already happening. The secrets you're keeping, they're about to be in the open anyway. It's time.
You're not alone. We can do this together.
They're gonna say it now. Oh shit! Fuck!
Why does she always dress up like maids?
You first.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
You
interrupt you.
didn't, actually.
I
had
wanted
the
to say.
thought that maybe
Stop being.
we should tell Ironwood.
Oh, well,
That's adorable.
I'll tell him. I'm the one who chose to keep it from him in the first place.
Ruby! Transport's leaving.
I think you're needed elsewhere.
You're sure?
Yeah. I've got it.
Don't go by yourself.
He's
Austin's gonna take over.
He's
and-
by himself.
Good luck
down
in
there.
there.
The fuck is that? Is that Kevin?
You really think you can stop her?
She can't be killed. Jin told you this.
She showed us when we asked what Oz was hiding.
Why?
Wait, Oscar told her?
Why would Oz keep this from us? From the
I
people
thought it
who
was Ruby that was
trusted
gonna
him?
tell.
Sir,
I'm skeptical.
you're bringing the hope that Atlas was meant to inspire. The city in the sky is held to a higher standard.
You say that like you were there.
They're merging.
Our transports are here. Move.
Ozpin and Oscar are merging.
He leaves the room and
You and me both.
he leaves the room, turns into Neo. It was Neo the whole time. Not
What
Ke-
the-
It's not Kevin. It's like a pterodactyl. Oh, Vomit Boy strikes again.
Oh shit!
It's time to go. You have your team assignments. Let's go.
I knew it. Like he's gonna get knocked. It's gonna get knocked away because he's so lucky.
Harriet, don't stay too long.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Landing strategy time. Crow never has to worry about landing strategy. Neither does that guy with his lucky powers.
Basically falling just like Domino from Deadpool 2.
Damn
Damn
it!
it.
He bleached his hair again.
Oh fuck, I hope Whitley doesn't do something stupid.
I'll be reporting this rough treatment.
What's up with the little balls on the handcuffs?
Neo!
1, 2, 3, 4. It would have been amazing.
You're back early.
Ah, damn, that's how it ends. What? Son of a bitch. That felt too short. Okay.
That was too short. What the fuck?
Something's up. Didn't they, like Oscar and Ruby agreed that they were going to tell Ironwood the truth? I'm like, that's a good idea. But then Ruby says, "I'll be the one to tell him," since it was my idea to keep it from him in the first place. And then Oscar goes ahead and does it. Something's going.
Did that happen?
I feel like that's what happened. Maybe
I did not hear them. Yeah, he says he's got it.
Okay. It was okay. I guess I got confused.
Evidently.
I do love the idea, like, okay, we'll tell you everything. And they start with, how funny would it be if they just started with, like, the most mundane fact. Like, okay, we'll tell you everything. Crow can turn into a bird. Just some random and unimportant in the grand scheme of things.
No, it goes back. It's even more mundane. Like, we have John unlocked a semblance.
Okay.
And it's just like, who's John?
It's like, so now it's all about...
Josh, as far as your mind goes, his semblance will always be bird.
Yes. Because,
I mean...
we haven't really seen him do anything bad luck-esque in a while. You know what I mean?
Like you said, it's just part of him. Like,
Yeah.
people around him have bad luck.
And if, I mean... There's usually it's very particular about what happens. Like, remember when
When he's hanging out with Clover, do they cancel each other out?
That's a good point. But remember when they were playing that card game, and I'm like, what are you doing? What's gonna happen? Of course, that's what's gonna happen every single time. So Neo and Cinder are in this volume. They're actually doing things. What was her mission though? Going into the.
No.
They're getting something from the Schnee household.
They found what they're looking for, apparently.
Well, we don't know. She just did whatever that means. Pokes her hat up.
Okay, you know what? Let's go back. Volume 6, beginning. We had Cinder fall into that pool, and then she goes back into town trying to get information.
Mm-hmm.
But then she fights Neo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? A little bit further in that volume, they go back to the door to the relic at Haven, but the door is gone. So, and they're like talking, and they're like, Cinder's like, I have been told not to kill the girl, but you have no such orders.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure they're there to try to kill Ruby.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you wanted to do it, you could have done it. She was there. but she was in disguise and they're sneaking around. I wonder, they got to have like a bigger plan to this.
It's clearly just Cinder and Neo on their own now.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure they're trying to just get rid of RWBY. I mean, this is RWBY. It's got to be. You're right. It does have to be something bigger than that.
Was there always that giant hole in the wall to Mantle that was just exposed to the Grimm? Was that there? Why was that there?
That's weird that we didn't see the hole get made.
I mean,
it's weird that
happen and we just forgot about it?
I have no idea. These episodes don't come out fast enough. 4 more episodes of the volume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I guess
10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah.
So I guess I just kind of jumped the gun and was like, why is Oscar telling Ironwood? I thought RWBY was going to tell Ironwood. I guess that's what they agreed upon. It was just a little confusing to me.
I'll be the one to tell him. I'm the one who decided to keep it from him in the first place. Be like, no, I think you need it down there. I'll tell him. But he didn't actually say that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And then I just love, like, there's a maid. And they just emphasize on her. I'm like, it's Neo!
We automatically know it's Neo. I mean, why else would it zoom in on her? I mean, those eyes are too bright green to be anyone else.
Mm-hmm. Why is she... They always put her in funny costumes. And then just type in the code 1210. I was like, if it would have been 12, I was like, please be 34, please be 34. It would have been amazing. Just I don't give a fuck.
Was there any? I mean, is there any significance to that code?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just an Easter egg.
Yeah, I don't know.
If anything, isn't always green eyes when they're trying to hide Neo's eyes?
I think it was. Yeah, wasn't it the?
Because I don't think that's only the second time.
Well, I mean, in theory, she could just make her eyes any color she wanted. What's up with the handcuffs in RWBY? They're like, it's like wires wrapped around the wrists, and then like two metal ball things like clamped together under the hands. You
notice that they're purple, right?
Is it to like?
I think there's gravity dust keeping it binded.
Is it? Yeah, that could be a thing. But is it? What's it do? Like prevent you from activating your semblance or something? Is that a thing? Like aura nullification?
Aura suppressant?
That could be a thing. It would make sense in this world.
Hey, you know what? You can do it for meta-humans. You can do it for Inhumans. Wait, have they done that for Inhumans in Marvel?
I don't know. It's just it's just a thing.
Well, I mean, power suppressant is a thing. I mean,
yeah.
Sky High. There's the detention room. Suppress their powers.
Yes, it did.
I mean, you gotta think that here in a world where literally everyone has their own superpower, whether they unlock it or not, they have to have some way of being able to suppress it. But also, at the same time, Jacques isn't exactly the fighting type, so...
Oh, yeah. I do love it. It's just like, Jacques Cheney, you are under arrest. I was like, whoa, she can do that! And then she's like, can I do that? I was like, oh, good question. Now that we know that Neo and Cinder are in play from this point on in the
They actually made it to... We didn't see them traveling.
Yeah.
You're probably happy about that.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we just kept cutting to them doing shit?
We haven't seen them since like the middle of Volume 6 either.
This is Cinder and Neo like officially in play for the rest of the volume, potentially. What do you think is going to be like their involvement? Are they going to like... Is it just setting up for Volume 8, or is like they going to actually affect the rest of the plot? Because the rest of the season... How many episodes you say there are?
Cinder has been the very first bad. Been the very first bad. I mean, Roman Torchwick doesn't count. He's gone anyways.
You said there are 4 episodes left, 10, 11, 12, and 13?
Yep. So,
man, that's a lot of episodes for just...
Okay, the first one, they got to start recovering what's going on here.
Yeah, but that's not...
And then I'm thinking...
That's not going to take 4 episodes, though. I feel like while they're distracted, it's going to be like what happened with, at Beacon. Well, all the Grimm are attacking, and all the huntsmen and all the military is distracted. They're going to fuck some shit up. And then we're going to get the Tyrion, Crow, Robin fight.
Dude.
Yeah. So that's what...
That's probably going to be like our... Honestly, if anything, that's probably going to be episode 12, the penultimate episode.
Maybe.
And then, with episode 13, they realize, oh boy, this is not good. And then they're like...
How come Ironwood's not going to help?
What did he say he was doing?
I don't remember. I don't know. And they're still at the Jacques household, right?
It seems that way.
I was really worried because I thought...
They turned it into their base of operation.
I was really worried they were leaving Oscar, like, completely alone. Like, nobody was... He was just there with, like, the Jacques family help, like, the help, or, like, some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, he just like showed up. I mean, like Austin just takes over when he needs to, like when he was on the plane or the ship, whatever. Make sure you can fly it to.
He didn't even take him over. He just like kind of whispered some good tips in his ears. I want to know, like, there's got to be something along the lines of, like, we're gonna like look back on this episode and be like, oh, that fucking hurts, because as Oscar's walking away, Ironwood turns to him and goes, "Please, no more surprises."
Well, we didn't actually see him say it. I mean, all we saw was his reaction. I mean, obviously he can't tell him that whole episode's worth of information on screen.
Either that's like a nod to like like it's actually Ozpin controlling it, or something like that, or it's just that's why after he says that, they hard cut to the fact that Neo and Cinder are here, because that's a surprise. I don't know.
What the fuck is their plan?
They just want to kill RWBY, right?
That's what it sounded like. I mean, but what do they have? But beyond that, I mean, they're going to great lengths to kill her. I mean, Maria Calavera said she believes that there's someone who is actually actively hunting down silver-eyed warriors.
By the way, that reminds me, that RWBY's there in the fight against all these Grimm. RWBY's their secret weapon. I will pay Rooster Teeth all my money. They just have a shot where like there's a bunch of like Grimm running towards like RWBY or something. Team RWBY, and then like, "RWBY, you got this?" She's like, "Yeah," and she's like, it pans up, and RWBY's wearing sunglasses for no discernible reason, and she's like, "I got this." Whips off the sunglasses. Whoop-ah! I did kind of like how adorable and cute Oscar and RWBY were.
It didn't seem really forced.
I felt it was a little bit forced, but maybe that's just me being hypercritical. And I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, aren't Oscar and RWBY supposed to be like a ship? Like, they don't really interact that much.
I think RWBY's getting pretty close to being like 17 years old at this point.
Well, they revealed that I remember there's a comment. I think Miles Luna said this at a panel. He was like, "I remember everybody's reaction to when we announced that Oscar's 14 years old, and everybody was grossed out because people were always shipping him with RWBY, and he's 14 and she's 16. Everyone was all like, ew."
That's not that big of a
difference. And he was like, he's like, "You people think that's gross? You're shipping RWBY and Yang." It's like, they're related.
Not only is that the same age difference, but yeah, they're half sisters. Right?
You know that if
does anyone ever touch on the fact that they're half sisters?
Nope, they just say sister. If you want to get technical about it, Crow's not even her uncle, RWBY's uncle. And then it's like. Like, people, I don't know why people think it's weird that it's because he's 2 years younger. If like if the genders were reversed, people wouldn't have a problem with it yet, right? I'm 2 years older than Emily.
Also, you're a dude.
Exactly. So it's socially acceptable. It always, oh, by the way, I told this to you earlier, but I'm going to throw it out for this video because I feel like it pertains to RWBY. I think it's fucking weird when people ship two characters that are the same gender, I'm not done, that are both heterosexual. Like, I'm okay with Bumblebee. I'm fully behind Bumblebee because it's possible. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean possible?
Because they never say straight. They never flat out. There's no point where Blake and Yang flat out say I'm heterosexual. But like there are other shows and certain other shows.
I feel like it was I definitely think it's more. I feel like ever since we met Sun at the end of Volume 1, it was pretty clear that
that's this Black Sun or whatever their ship name is. But like there are people like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there are people who ship Bucky and Steve, and I'm pretty sure they're both heterosexual, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
I don't it's just weird. And then like I've seen some fan art where it's like these two men who are straight, who people ship together, have a kid. I'm like, how the fuck did they do that?
Oh my god. Dude, our video is getting long.
I know, we are at almost 40 minutes. Alright, let's yeah, so what do you think Neo and Cinder's plan is now that they're in play? Like, what do you think their plan is? I'm gonna be upset if they don't do anything for the rest of the episodes, because it's like, why even put them here? Why reveal them in this episode? You know what I'm saying?
That actually, reminder. Remind me. Was there? Did we ever? I have no recollection of what the end credit scene was for Volume 6. Do you have any recollection? Think long and hard about this.
Yes, it was the it was Mercury and Emerald, and they were like at the Salem's castle, and she was just making flying gorillas, and that's gone nowhere.
Salem alludes to the Wicked Witch.
Yeah, and
the
she's got her flying
and
monkeys.
She's got her flying monkeys now.
Yeah.
I think it's just amazing how these characters have their own fairy tale people they can allude to.
She's the Wicked Witch of the West, and Ozpin is the Wizard of Oz.
You want? I just remembered something. So if we were to look back at the headmasters, Ozpin, who is basically the leader of everything, obviously we know he alludes to the Wizard of Oz.
Oh my God!
We have
right.
Lionheart, who is the Cowardly Lion, who is the head of the
Ironwood, who's pretty much a Tin Man.
But that means the Scarecrow would be a Vacuo. But I thought that was Uncle Crow.
I mean, they never. I'm pretty sure there's a better interpretation for Crow that we just haven't even picked up on. Like he's. What was that one poem by Edgar Allan Poe?
That was Nevermore.
Nevermore.
Ha! Nevermore.
Was that a crow or a raven?
I'm pretty sure that was a raven.
Ah. You could make the argument that Ruby is supposed to be Dorothy. She even has a dog. And your little dog, too.
This is why!
Yeah, but she's supposed to be the wicked... She's supposed to be Red Riding Hood. So probably not. Alright, we're going too far off tangent. I think we should end the video.
Alright. Remember, if you want to see the full... if you want to see the full unedited reaction, you just got to go down in the link in our description to go to our Patreon page, where all you got to do is donate just $1 a month, and you'll get access to this episode's reaction in its entirety, but not just this episode. You'll also get reactions to Avatar: The Last Airbender, as well as previous episodes of RWBY Volume 7, as well as any other shows we intend to do in the future, such as My Hero Academia or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Boom, you nailed it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We'll see you guys next time.